Grab genommen, bedauert.
Search this wide world over, but you never find another sweet man like me. Now when I die, bear me in my straight leg breeches, put on a box back coat and a Stetson hat.
In Fresno, California, there's this creature known as the Fresno Nightcrawler. It's a creature that looks like a pair of pants walking across a field that was caught on camera. It's the grainiest freaking footage you've ever seen on VHS tapes. It first appeared online in 2007. It's hard to see, and it's the grainiest footage you've ever seen. But it's real. As in, the tape is real. I don't know if the creature is real, but the tape is. It's even hard to believe when I describe it or when I'm saying it, but people believe it's real. The creature seems to be short, only about like a meter or so tall. No visible arms. Their legs seem to travel up their bodies. They're extremely thin. The figure in the video apparently was white, but the webbing on their feet, connecting their knees and torso, I don't know if it sounds disturbing or kind of cool. Maybe? Who knows? Who can truly say? So, do you know the feeling where you don't realize you had a different childhood than others? Like, it's not normal for most parents to live in separate rooms. It's not irregular, I know, to have separated parents, but my father lived in a small cabin at the end of the yard, and sometimes we had camping nights where I slept on a sleeping bag outside with him in the summer, and then inside in the shack in the wintertime too. It's just how it was. We lived together but separately all at once. I learned in middle school just how strange it was. It felt similar to how people describe culture shock. But I don't know. I guess it was a shock for other people than it was more for me. I liked it, I guess. It's what I knew, it's how I grew up, but you know, still different.
Just want to be back.
St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's stressed out on a long white table. She's so sweet, so calm, so fair. Let her go, oh bless her, wherever she may be.
First video of the Fresno Nightcrawler was a video of a video. An old spy cam home security system from like 2007 that went through 78 different systems and then was filmed, as in the video was filmed on a recorder and then uploaded finally online to youtube.com. Does that not sound insane to you? I don't know how to even describe what's going on in the video. It's just trees, a video of like trees in the background, and then all of a sudden you see a little white figure. It doesn't have any hands, it's just two little feet, and as it's walking across the field, the footage goes gray because it's old and busted, and then all you just see is the outline of something. And I can't tell if that's alien technology, a creature, some type of magic, or maybe it's just really, really old systems. But people have described seeing the creature before, like in other places, like not just in Fresno. There is another one in Yellowstone, I think, and then another person said they saw it in Poland at one point. I don't know, it's really old research that I found, one of the books that are here, but it just seems so strange to me that people truly believe it. But maybe it is. Maybe it's a lot of interference, or maybe it's just some weird prank. Cryptids, I guess, are hard to tell like that. How do we know people are telling the truth when they talk about cryptids? or when they talk about sighting them, but I truly believe some people think they saw things. Maybe it's not an alien, maybe it is, but it's easy to believe when people think they see things or know they see things. I know it's easy to see shapes and creatures in the night. That's a phenomenon of people find faces in inanimate objects, or their mind tricks them into thinking there are human shapes in the darkness because you look for that in your brain at night to protect yourself. So maybe it's just some person's nightmare. Maybe someone pulled a prank. Or maybe this is really an alien that exists, that walks around, that has been here. Maybe it is alien life. Maybe it's creatures and creepy and disturbing, and maybe it's okay. Maybe there are more things on this planet than we know of, and maybe that's okay. I mean, that happens with animals all the time. Well, that used to happen with animals all the time that we didn't know about. What if there are more than animals here? More than plants? What if people and creatures and aliens have been here the entire time, and we're just another piece of that?
Bedauert. Sind zurück.
I guess that kind of culture shock just kind of comes when you're living just differently than everybody else. Like, for a while I thought it was weird that my mom had a girlfriend, but then I didn't. Like, it wasn't weird for me at the time, and then people made it weird, and then that was weird. But my dad didn't mind. He lived where he lived, out in the cabin, and my mom and her girlfriend lived in the shed, and that's how it was. And we were all really happy. I mean, we had to move towns afterward, and then we ended up moving a lot. And then we ended up not staying in towns at all, and it was just like the four of us, and then soon five, and then it was just happy. We were happy, and that's all that really mattered. But it was different. Sometimes it was confusing, but it was nice. And then, I don't know, I guess people changed. They wanted different things. My mom and her girlfriend decided to leave. They needed somewhere else to be, and I stayed with my dad. And then we saw each other less and less. But by then I was older in like high school, so you know, I didn't need it as much anymore. It was still nice. It was still different. We still had our time. I was still happy for a while. It hurt sometimes, but not terribly. Growing up was weird. It was different for everybody, I guess.